Okay, everybody. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your old buddy Wade Squatch, man. It's March 27th, Friday. It's about 9:30 in the morning. And I thought I'd come down here behind my garage, do a little update. I'd like to take this time to thank everybody, each and every one of y'all who've watched my adventure down at Clements Bay Park. It was absolutely amazing, successful. Found some absolutely amazing beings watching me. Found some amazing things. Sasquatch art, Sasquatch activity, so much going on. Somebody asked me a question, why do I film windows? If you look in the windows, Squatches have the capability to shimmer and you can't see them, but you can see the reflecting in the window. Now, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see anything if anything's reflecting in that looking. But I will look in there the next time I go in the house and put my glasses on and go over the videos, because I always go over all the videos before I put them on YouTube. Incidentally, cool news, your old buddy Wade Squatch man's up to over 4,200 and some videos on YouTube. That was a dream come true for that to happen. But anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Before I walked back here, when I came outside this morning, if you go up and make a left down where near the nursery is, I heard a couple wood knocks. So for some reason, somehow, they know when you're in the woods. They know when I'm in my woods. So they're communicating. So we're going to go down and see if we see anything. But on the way there, I always like to walk by my garage and see all the activity and evidence that the Sasquatch people do. That glyph has been there for a while. Incidentally, I had a YouTube troll comment on one of my videos of all this over here, where the big giant X is, and the squash tree that got broken and moved, and the tree that got laid up on, and the Sasquatch stick structure up there, said it was fraud. I was faking this stuff. The kids did it for me. So as far as that YouTube troll, you can kiss Bigfoot's butt. All they can do is run their mouth. They can't, they ain't got nothing better to do. And there's a lot of trolls out here. So it doesn't bother me. You got to be better, not bitter, when it comes to humans. They do not know what they're talking about. So, see if anything's in that tree watching. All right, that's good. Things out. So, we're not going to go up there today. We're going to make a left here, down here. We're going to go down to the clearing where I heard some wood knocks. See if there's any new stick structure, squash tree activity back in here. See if anything's looking. I've had a lot of things looking at me now. They're blending in. Like I told you just a minute ago, I'll go over all these videos, see if I see any faces watching. There's a lot of activity going on all the Sasquatch states, all over the United States. So I've been seeing a lot of activity going on, and people having a lot more sightings. The Squatches know what's going on, what humans are doing to our planet, what's going on, and all the activities and all that. So I don't think they're happy. They're waiting for their time. They're waiting for something, so. Just heard another wood knock. Gotta walk back there, but I always like videotaping stuff. There's always so much stuff going on in my woods. Till this day, I'm wondering how that little magnetical icebox 6 got here. If you turn it upside down, it's a 9, so. Then you got the big old stick structure right there and the big old X. For those of y'all who are new at my channel, if you ask me, I believe X's means that Use caution when you're back here. Be respectful. It's their land. This is their area. They might leave and come back. So please use caution and respect. A lot of stuff going on back in here. And also, now I gotta start being careful with snakes and ticks. Man, there's a lot of glyphs going on. And Foggy Mountain Witch and Miss Margaret Green, they know I'm telling the truth. They know what's going on. Look at that new stick laying there. I believe the Squatches made a move. And those dogs are barking down there. The Squatches know I'm on my way. So the dogs can see them or sense it. It's just the way it is. Ooh, I just found something new. Little branch right there broken. There's a little squash tree. Ain't that cool that that tree got broken up there and they laid it on that branch there? And what's cool about this here, I showed it to y'all before lots of times. That used to be a big old squash tree that went through those two trees right there. They broke it. It got old. They broke it though and laid it probably about, I'd say that's about 8 feet from that broken tree. Ain't no kids gonna come back here and do that and lift this tree. There's no kids that come back in my woods. The only kids that I know of back in here is Devin. He lives down the street and he's only about 8. He ain't gonna move that. Then you got Squash Boy Benjamin, my grandson. He don't come back here and move stuff and make no pranks and all that. I know what he's doing. He's not doing anything like that. There's an old pyramid, but looks like the bark starting to disappear off that top of that arch up there. See it? And you got this one right here. Absolutely amazing. Broken, snap, crackle, pop. Laid there, heck yeah. Anything looking. Looks like a face. It looks like a couple faces in there. Gotta go over it and just magnify them, zoom in. Looks like a couple new branches up there. It really does. Whoa. Some things I never noticed. Look at that down there. And then you got a tree laid there going across there. And we'll see that every day, y'all. Look at that. It was, you could tell it was laid up in the V. Look at that. From there. Big old pyramid, been there for a long time. All right, let's walk down here and go to that little clearing. I got something cool to show you. I've showed you a couple times. So much evidence back here. The big people. That YouTube troll. In fact, all you YouTube trolls out there, if you ain't got nothing better to do, study, learn. Quit being negative. There's too much negative on this planet right now, and y'all gotta be, I don't believe it, blah, I don't see it, blah, wah. Y'all hear that? It was the whamulance. All right, we're gonna walk down here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to part 2. This is your old buddy Wade Squatch Man, March 27th. Keep on squatching, keep on rocking in the free world. We are out.